That shit just sound good as a motherfucker. That nigga Fat Beast wasn't bullshitting when he made this motherfucker. Let that motherfucker rock out for a second. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckettes. This is your host, Young Dolemite, of the Too Much Game podcast. Sitting here with my super producer, Ben Reddy.
Yes, sir.
Rocking back and forth in this chair. Now that I'm looking at myself in this motherfucker, I'm like, I do be rocking back and forth in this shit. But anyway, how your week going?
Man, it's wonderful, man. It's work as usual. You know, loving it. Love it, man.
Man, as you should.
How about yourself, Jack?
Shit, same. Doing what I love, loving what I do. You know, just went into escrow on me a nice little crib.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. You know, nice little place to grow my family. You know, if not in numbers, in size. I ain't having no more kids, but the kids is getting bigger, so we growing.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's a big step. It's cool.
Hey, man, that's what we work. That's what we work and strive for, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Gotta make sure we have that home front laced.
Yes, sir. And, you know, equity, if anything else, because, you know, it's cool to, you know, have you somewhere to stay and shit, but it's the equity more than anything. Like, I'm excited to have some shit that belongs to me, that's gonna have my name on it, and I could leave that shit to my kids, because you can't leave an apartment to your kids.
No, you cannot.
You know, you got somewhere to stay, and that's all good shit, but, nigga, I ain't never heard a motherfucker say, mom's passed and left us the apartment. So...
yeah, you gotta make sure the kids got shelters at all times, man.
Exactly.
You never know.
Exactly. It's good to have a family house. Like, you know, on my dad's side, we got 2 homes that belong to us. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing. But, you know, today's episode is entitled The Year of the Rat. You know, 2019, for some strange reason, it's a lot of goddamn snitching going on. Like, you know, snitching has become like the fucking style. Like, it's a big thing nowadays. Motherfuckers are snitching, man. Goddamn. D'Angelo Russell, that was last year, but he made the All-Star game. It's a snitching, a motherfucking All-Star game. 9 basketball players and a rat on the fucking court. Motherfucking. What you were saying, B? It looked like you had something to say.
You said 9 basketball players and a rat.
And a fucking rat.
That's your boy,
Ratatouille.
Yeah, that's what I say, Ratatouille. I just called somebody at work that shit, Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, nigga, motherfuckers out here telling, man, like, that shit is not fashionable. Like, we had the stop snitching movement, and niggas decided to go against the grain.
That's the generation we in, man. That's, you know, loyalty. You know, it's nothing. It's
a privilege.
It's a myth,
not a right.
In this generation, it's a myth because ain't nobody loyal to their soil.
Yeah, nigga, loyalty is something that, you know, it's not to be expected. You know, it's a hope for the best, expect the worst. Mm-hmm. Hope a motherfucker's loyal, but don't expect a motherfucker to be loyal. You know, and since I've been doing this podcast, I've been talking a lot about Donald Trump, and it ain't gonna stop. Because this nigga Michael Cohen.
Uh-oh.
Goddamn. Michael Cohen is out here snitching on Trump. And I'm sure we're all happy about that. Most people are happy to see Michael Cohen snitching on Donald Trump. And, you know, it is what it is. Like, nigga, I just don't support snitching. Nigga, snitching is not cool to me. You know, and let's go ahead and define the term snitching for the niggas in the back who don't really pay attention in class. You know, snitching is when you and another person are in a situation of doing some type of dirt, whether it be illegal or just something that ain't right, like y'all motherfuckers at work and y'all doing something that ain't right, you in a relationship scenario and you doing something that ain't right. Anytime you doing something that you know you don't want a motherfucker to know about, and the person that is doing that with you tells on you, that's snitching. All talking to the police ain't snitching, because if a nigga break in your car and you call the police, you're not a snitch. You just a motherfucker who trying to get your shit back. You could be a whole, complete 100% street nigga. If somebody breaking your goddamn car and you call the ones, nigga, you ain't gonna do an investigation on your own, nigga. Somebody gotta do it.
Right.
If you pay taxes, you pay for the police to get your shit back. That's what you doing with your tax money.
I got a incident now. Across the way from here, there's a abandoned spot, and there's like addicts in there. Is that snitching to get them niggas up out of there? Is that snitching if I happen to call like, yo, these niggas over in this abandoned house? Because what I personally feel, I'm like, yo, just say if they there, they watching. They could be watching like and say like, okay, this nigga lead at this time, that person lead at this time. I got a lot of valuable shit here.
Yeah, they could be casing your spot.
Exactly. So is that under year the rat? If I made that call?
Nah. If you was in that house and somebody in that house did something you don't like and you called the police and said, hey, nigga, it's a bunch of motherfucking dope fiends in this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then you a snitch.
Got you.
You know, like, if you and another nigga do something and you tell on him, you a snitch. But if two niggas do something to you and you tell, you just a nigga who told.
Gotcha.
You know, and niggas feel how they feel about calling the police. Because there are situations where calling the police is not an honorable thing to do. You know, and it's not snitching per se, but it's still a dishonorable thing to do. Like, if you consider yourself to be a tough guy and you get beat up in a street fight and you call the police, it's not exactly snitching, but it's still some sucker shit. You know, nigga, you was fighting too, nigga. You know, so it's kind of snitching, but it kind of ain't. But it still is not an honorable thing to do. A lot of times, telling on a motherfucker is not really snitching, but it is a dishonorable thing to do as far as alerting authorities in a certain situation.
Right.
You know, so it ain't all snitching, but it ain't all honorable neither. Like, you know, like when motherfuckers call the police on certain people, it's certain shit you should just be able to handle on your own. You ain't got to call the police on every motherfucking thing. You ain't got to call the authorities on everything. If you in a work situation, you ain't got to tell the boss every motherfucking thing. Certain shit you should handle on your fucking own. You're an adult. You know, nobody likes a fucking tattletale. You know, nobody like the kid who tell on all the other kids. You know, what's the little nigga from the playground show, Recess? Whatever that little snitching motherfucker. Nobody likes that kid. Nigga, he's the bad guy in the cartoon. And it ain't like it's a street nigga cartoon. Nobody, even white motherfuckers don't like fucking snitches. Nobody likes that shit. You know, so for the fact that everybody is like putting Michael Cohen on this fucking pedestal for this honorable fucking thing he's doing, nigga, even the motherfuckers he's snitching to was calling him a snitch. Like, why should we believe you, nigga? You're a rat. Like, you know, even the police call snitches snitches. And snitch ain't a good term to no fucking body. Yet these little motherfuckers when 6ix9ine snitch was like, shit, I'll snitch too.
Yeah, it's a lot of people saying that right now.
They bitch ass niggas.
It's a lot of people saying
if
that.
you condone snitching, you are a bitch ass nigga by association. You're a bitch ass nigga by confirmation. You know, like don't condone some bitch ass shit. If you condone bitch ass shit, you're a bitch ass motherfucker. Period. Straight the fuck up and down. Because if you were 6ix9ine, you may not have been in that position if you had common motherfucking sense. You should never put yourself in a position where you have to snitch. If you not built like that, if you feel like whatever the penalty is for what you're doing is too great and you feel that you're going to have to snitch, don't put yourself in that scenario. If I feel like I can't do a life sentence, I'm not going to be doing dirt with niggas that could bring a life sentence on me. You shouldn't even be doing that shit, nigga. If you feel like you afraid of a life sentence, nigga, you shouldn't put yourself in that position. If you afraid to do 5 years, you shouldn't do that shit.
So what is Cohen actually going to jail for? What is he going to jail for?
All the dirt he did with fucking Trump. He lied to Congress on Trump's behalf. So I think that's what they're pretty much charging him with. They charging him with perjury.
But Trump not getting in trouble for the dirt that he's that Cohen is getting in trouble for?
Because Trump never answered the questions that Cohen had to answer.
Gotcha.
So Trump, he so far has not been accused of perjury because he hasn't been on the stand to lie. He had Michael Cohen doing all the dirt for him. Like, and again, like snitches, they not to be trusted. Not even by the motherfuckers who they snitching to. Again, why the fucking Democrats was like, nigga, why should we trust you? Like he was the motherfucker like, oh well, you should trust me because I was lying then, but I'm not lying now. Really. But again, it's a scenario where he, what he used to get them motherfuckers to believe him was basically like, I'm telling the truth now because I don't want my kids to look at me like the villain. I don't want history to look at me as the villain. Trump is already bad enough in itself. I don't want to be looked at as basically like the motherfucker that helped him, like Satan's little helper.
But you were.
Yeah. But he's trying to basically, right his wrongs. That's what he's trying to tell them. This is the reason that they should believe that he's being honest as opposed to lying like usual. Because, the thing is, like with Trump, it was all good when y'all when before all the bullshit happened, basically. Like, he'd probably still be lying if they were still getting away with it. Like, he's not sorry for what he did. He's sorry that he got caught. Because in all honesty, I don't think he'd be saying shit if he'd have never got caught. He wouldn't have just came and voluntarily snitched. He'd kept on doing what the fuck he was doing. But nigga, once he got caught, he like, man, fuck this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to jail and I'm the bad guy. Nigga, let me at least go to jail as somewhat the good guy. But the fucked up thing is, nigga, all that snitching he did, and it's pretty much gonna be to no avail. Like, it's not gonna help him. It's not gonna put Trump in jail.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Like, is it shaving time off? Is it? So he's just trying to clean slate at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it could possibly maybe have motherfuckers be more lenient with the sentence because I don't think he's been sentenced yet. But at the same time, it's one of them situations where it probably ain't gonna do shit because most of the time when you snitching on a motherfucker, the information that you give is what, like, basically, like, it's like this. If the information that you give us helps us convict somebody, then we'll knock your time down. That time that you was supposed to get, we'll give it to him. But in this scenario, I don't think nothing gonna come from it because y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to touch Trump. Like, Trump, he played this very well. Like, Trump is, he's intelligent enough to know what to say and what not to say, who to say it to. Like, he don't speak in definites. He speaks in implications. Like, he doesn't say, hey, Cohen, I need you to lie to these motherfuckers. He'll say some shit like, this never happened. When these motherfuckers ask you something, you know what to say. He's not saying lie, because just like any street nigga, like, to never say, hey, B, do you need $5 of marijuana? You need a $5 bag of marijuana? I'm gonna sell you a $5 bag of marijuana. You never say no shit like that. That's how your ass end up in jail. Nigga, you say some shit like, oh, y'all got that? You need that? For sure. You know what that is.
Talking cold, baby.
Yeah, like, nigga, you know what the line is. Oh, you know what the ticket is. I got a nick for you, for sure. And you leave it at that. You never say no straight blatant shit. And Trump never said nothing blatant. And, Cohen said that. He said, nigga, Trump never spoke to me in terms of, I need you to pay off this hooker. Trump just said shit like, yeah, nobody needs to hear about this. And he knew what to do. He knew what his marching orders was when Trump told him, yeah, this Stormy situation needs to go away. He didn't say particularly, I need you to go pay her to shut the fuck up. He didn't say that. He just said he needed to go away. He didn't say who he needed to make it go away. He probably didn't even look the motherfucker in the eye. He probably just, let it slip out his mouth like, hey, Trump, this Stormy Daniels shit is getting out of hand. What do you want us to do? He said, shit, she just need to shut the fuck up.
Make it go away.
Exactly. And they knew how to make that shit go away.
Some mafia type shit.
Exactly. He knew. And the crazy shit is, he was one of these motherfuckers that, Trump believed in him because, like he said on the fucking stand, he was willing to take a bullet for Trump. Like, Michael Cohen, I ain't even prefaced this shit. Motherfuckers, I'm sure a lot of people listening to this know who Michael Cohen is, but a lot don't. Michael Cohen was basically Trump's lawyer. He was really Trump's Olivia Pope. If you want to be in all honesty, like he was Trump's fixer. He was his lawyer, but at the same time, he paid off the prostitutes. He was the motherfucker who, if Trump had a bad business deal, he was the one to come and tell you, sorry, dog, we ain't finna pay you. We ain't got nothing for you, homie. Like, that was Michael Cohen's job. So basically, Cohen's hands are just as dirty as Trump's. A lot of what Trump was doing, Cohen was the motherfucker behind it. Cohen was the motherfucker that, Trump would give the order and Cohen would make the shit happen. Whether it be, I need her to shut the fuck up. He was the one to pay the person. I need this to go away. I need you to tell these niggas that they ain't gonna get that. He come to him like, hey man, these motherfucking vendors saying that, they need 400,000. And he like, I ain't got 400,000. And that was his job to go and tell them, we ain't got the 400,000, but if you want to handle it in court, we gonna bleed you dry.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well just take that $400,000 loss, homie. Like that was Cohen's job. And this motherfucker submitted a 20-page testimony. That was long snitching.
That's a lot of talking, Jack.
Nigga, that nigga snitched in HD.
So do you know when it where the turning point was between them, like how they got split up and like, okay,
when everything started looking funky.
So with the grabber,
when they start investigating these niggas, no grabbing by the pussy, Cohen was with them.
Okay.
Cohen was like, there was no pussy to be grabbed.
Okay.
Cohen, Cohen flipped when they started implying Cohen. When he started hearing his name coming in these investigations. And then when they finally, was like, you're under arrest. That nigga was like, shit, I'm snitching. Fuck the bullshit, nigga. I ain't going by myself, nigga. This is bigger than Nino Brown. Nigga, I got names, nigga. I'm calling out everything, nigga.
And that's the crazy part. Like, it seemed like with the whole Trump, everything around Trump, everybody has got in trouble, quit, left the house, or whatever the case, except Trump.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, Cohen was, he was G Money. Like, Cohen was the motherfucker that was like, nigga, I'm riding. Yeah. When everybody was going down, Cohen was like, nah, fuck that, nigga, I'm riding. But the thing is, Cohen was the slick motherfucker. He's a lawyer. He ain't no dummy. So while everybody else going down, Cohen is like, nigga, I'm flying above this shit, nigga. I'm the nigga making sure Trump stay flying.
That's gonna keep him eating.
Exactly. And like when he starts snitching, nigga, he decided to throw Trump's ass under the motherfucking bus. But the thing about it is, with Trump, I ain't gonna say what Trump didn't understand, because I'm sure he understood it. But motherfuckers is only as loyal as your use, or their, how useful that you are to them.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, Trump can't help Cohen. So Cohen is like, fuck it, nigga, you can't help me, nigga. I'm fucked now. Might as well tell. And this is, to tie it all into people in general.
Mm-hmm.
You never underestimate how important you are to a person.
Right.
I think Trump kind of looked at it as, oh, this is my boy, he'll never tell on me. Wrong. Just because a motherfucker professes how loyal they are to you, you never know until they get put into a position where it's them or you.
Mm-hmm.
That's when when you like, okay, this motherfucker could go down and do this time, or he can throw me up under the bus and have me do this motherfucking time. And a lot of times, a lot of relationships don't come to that point. But in this situation, when it came to that point, it's kind of too late. Like, nigga, you don't want to find out your boy ain't loyal when the police is involved. You much rather it be over a couple of dollars or a bitch or something. But that's how you find out where a motherfucker's loyalty lies. Y'all fall out over a bitch. Y'all fall out over a couple of dollars. You know, if it's 10 grand, you know, you and this nigga then came into a business deal over 10 G's and they go funky. You know, that's when you realize like, oh, this nigga flipped on me. You know, he took the money and ran. Oh, he did this little suck ass shit. You know, that's when you know whether or not a motherfucker's loyal when y'all fall out. But in this case, nigga, these niggas is on some treason shit where, you know, Trump could get impeached from office. Cohen finna go to prison. So now Cohen like, fuck this nigga. Cohen is throwing this nigga under the bus in the worst way. This nigga called Trump a racist. You know, we all knew that shit. But, you know, that was part of his testimony. He said Trump, you know, he courted white supremacists in his campaign, which was common fucking sense, nigga. We know that shit. But, you know, Cohen like, fucking nigga, I'm airing it all out. Whether you know it or not, I'm airing it out. You know, he said that Trump said to name a country run by a black man, it's not a shithole. And the crazy part is he said that while Obama was in office.
Mm.
So I think the Make America Great Again was make it not a shithole that it was when the black man was running it.
Mm.
Like, that's wild. You know, and then when one time Cohen said when they was in Chicago, Trump told him only black people could live this way. You know, like basically Chicago was a shithole.
Now was that to with all the killings and all of that going on?
I think the whole condition of how motherfuckers was living, you know, it's the hood.
Was there any truth to that?
That only black people could live like that?
Yeah.
Well, shit, go to Palestine. I don't think there's no niggas there.
Saying niggas.
Huh?
Saying niggas?
They not black.
Nah, they not.
You know, they not black.
Nah.
They not, you know, African descent. Well, technically, you know. They not the type of black people he was talking about.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
They wasn't those type of black people.
Right.
But, you know, it's like a war-torn country. So, nigga, you can't really say only black people could live like that because there's motherfuckers all over the world living like that. Third world countries of all, you know, creeds and colors. You know, he said that black people was too stupid to vote for him. That's a lie. I know some black Trump supporters. You know, if anything, them niggas was too smart to vote for his motherfucking ass. But, you know, neither here nor there on that one. You know, I'm going to digress from that one.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's black Trump supporters. But, you know,
Yeah,
there's some stupid-ass white Trump supporters.
There's even Hispanic Trump supporters.
Exactly. Them motherfuckers. That is beyond me.
Yo,
That's how Davis would say.
I work with a Hispanic Trump supporter. And he like, fuck it. Get their ass out of here. He said, I got here and did what I had to do to get here and got right. Yeah, get them motherfuckers out of here. I'm like, whoa. He even said he wanted to come on my show and his name on the show is gonna be called Angry Bean.
He's a Mexican. What kind of shit?
Mexican.
That's
new.
Yeah. He's a Mexican.
We need that in the vocab.
Nigga, that's some self-hate shit right there, homie.
And that was nuts. Like me and the homie, we real tight, me and the Hispanic homie. We looked at each other like, nah, come on, dog.
Yeah, that's Mexicaning.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck do you say some shit like that, homie? Because it's like, nigga, I'm sure he got relatives that came over here, you know, on some, you know, because I know some.
He said the same thing with them, too. He said he don't care if they family or not. Get their ass up out of here.
That's some
that's nuts.
sucker shit, homie.
That's nuts.
Yeah, like, that's high-level sucker shit right there. Like, nigga, because, you know, like, I got Mexican partners who came over here on some, you know, some whoop-de-whoop shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, while this ain't our fight, you know, it's not up to me to be the immigration attorney for y'all niggas. Y'all niggas gonna have to handle that shit on your own.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, nigga, for you to be Latino and feel that way is fucked up. Because, you know, like, I got some Mexican partners that when they heard that he was looking like he was gonna win, them niggas went and immediately got their paperwork together. Like, nigga, whatever they had to do to make themselves legal citizens, nigga, them niggas got on they shit as they should.
I'm gonna say as they should.
But at the same time, it's like, nigga, you know, you can't look at everybody as being able to do the things that you're doing because everybody can't. You know, that's like me saying, fuck every nigga that can't make $50,000.
Right.
You know, just because I'm able to make a good salary don't mean everybody can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I vote Republican, or I used to. Now I'm independent. But I used to vote Republican because I'm looking out for me. Like I'm looking out for the interests of myself, nigga. Like me being who I am and making what I make, I'm in a position to help my family members that make less. And every motherfucker that's making a decent amount of money should be able to help their less fortunate family members. Like that's just how it should be. But, we don't live in a should world. We live in the is world. So you gotta vote for who has your best interest at heart and the interests of those who you love. You gotta weigh your options. But as far as this Trump shit again, like fucking Cohen said, Trump was a con man. Which again, come on, dog, you don't have to give us something real. If you gonna snitch, nigga, tell us something we don't know.
I'm about to say, tell us something we don't know.
Yeah,
Man.
tell us something we don't know. Because this nigga said that Trump would tailor his assets to benefit him, which is like, when a tax man show up, oh, I don't make that much. He being sued, oh man, I only got this much. But when it's time to brag, motherfucker, I got 50 billion zillion motherfucking dollars. When he on these TV shows bragging about what he got, or if he in a negotiation, just like when you going to buy a house or you trying to get, some equity when it comes to a situation where you got to buy something, get a loan, you telling them, oh, I make this much money. It's not good when you buying a car to tell motherfuckers you work at McDonald's. No, nigga, I make, this much. So he would inflate what he had when it was time to display capital, to show, the magic word from last episode, leverage. But he also said that, Trump would tell vendors, I ain't got it. When it was time to pay a motherfucker, he'd hit their ass with the, oh, I only got this much. Sorry, dog. And then he'll sick Cohen on them to hit him with the, you want to do this, this, and that. We're going to go ahead and do this, and that. And instead of us paying you $400, motherfucker, I'm going to make it to where you owe us $400,000. Like Cohen, he was a cold motherfucker as far as, what he was doing for Trump. And when he was on the stand, he was basically telling them he felt guilty for being that guy. Like, like I was almost, or he was saying he was almost like, Trump's mercenary. Like he was sick Cohen on motherfuckers. Like Cohen was the guard dog and shit. And he would say like, he knew this coded language to imply shit, and I knew them was my marching orders. Trump would say, I need this to happen or this didn't happen, and I will make it so. And again, it's like you're telling these people this, and they looking at it like, okay, well, what the fuck we supposed to do with that? Because if he didn't tell you directly to do something, then we can't really charge him. So you telling us that basically this nigga is outsmarting us. Because when I'm listening to this shit, I'm like, okay, so you're telling them that, yes, he implied it. But you being a lawyer should know that, something I said directly is not going to hold up in court. Because all Trump is going to have to do to defend himself and say, I ain't tell that nigga to lie to that bitch. Nigga, I didn't tell that motherfucker to say that shit. I didn't tell that nigga to pay nobody.
Case closed. Exactly.
Like, nigga, I didn't say that shit at all. Nigga, all I said was the bitch needs to shut up. I didn't tell you to shut her up. All I said was this needs to go away. I didn't tell you to lie to them motherfuckers. So Trump, he gonna dance his way up out of this shit, nigga, like he's the Teflon Don. Teflon Donald.
Teflon Donald.
Nigga, he's the Teflon Donald, nigga. Like he's gonna dance up out of this shit. Like I'm listening to this motherfucker. I listened to this shit for like a hot hour. Like I had to listen to the motherfucker twice because I'm like, Trump is not finna get in no trouble.
Nope.
Nigga, you snitched for a whole fucking hour, and this nigga is not finna get in no trouble. And this nigga was supposed to be your boy. That was another angle to it that I'm like, damn. So you and Trump is supposed to be like, motherfucking Mario and Luigi. Y'all niggas is Sonic and Tails. And nigga, you threw him under the motherfucking bus, because in my head, I'm like, yeah, it's good that you want to do your noble shit. But what's fucked up is the fact that you throwing your boy under the bus because you in trouble, even though y'all niggas was both doing fucking dirt. That you did the definition of snitching. And as far as Trump go, it's one of them situations where, he should have knew that there's no honor among thieves. Trump probably thought that he was going to stay solid because of so much dirt they did together. Because to tie you back into real nigga street shit, a lot of niggas think that because, oh, me and this nigga done did this together. Me and this nigga done caught bodies together. Me and this nigga done did all this shit. You think this nigga gonna be loyal. Nigga, you know how many motherfucking snitches got bodies? Nigga, every nigga who tell ain't a bitch ass. Let me not say every nigga who tell ain't a bitch ass nigga because every nigga who tell is a bitch ass nigga. But there's niggas who willing to shoot just as many niggas as you. Niggas who willing to beat up just as many niggas as you. And they'll tell on you. So don't think just because a nigga doing dirt and putting in work, he won't tell. Nigga, it's some deadly snitches out here. Nigga, it's snitches out here got just as many bodies as the most dangerous killer.
Mm-hmm.
I personally knew a nigga when I was little. This nigga, he's an older nigga. When I was little, I knew about him. I'm not going to say his name, but I know. They told me this nigga got at least 9 bodies. And he done told on at least 10 niggas.
Damn, he done snitched on more bodies he done got.
Nigga, he's a serial killer and a serial snitch. Like, nigga, he's a deadly rat. He's rat poison. Like, it's just one of them things. Like, as far as how I've lived my life, I don't trust nobody I can't hurt or kill. Like, and the cold thing about this Cohen shit, nigga, Trump didn't already threaten his family. Like, it's a situation for Cohen, man, because snitches get stitches.
Mm.
And I'm not wishing no bad on the dude or nothing, but as far as the nigga you told on, Trump got eyes and ears all over the place. These red hat motherfuckers ain't playing no fucking games out here. When you get to prison, nigga, they gonna have to put him in a one-man cell, a one-man prison. Cause there's some MAGA men in that motherfucking behind them bars too.
Yeah, maybe he feel that, that's what's gonna happen. Like, are they gonna really let him PC up? You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna be in there with the wolves.
Exactly, nigga. And I'm sure all them Aryan Brotherhood motherfuckers is Trump supporters. They might not have the right to vote, nigga, but I'm sure they love what he's doing. I'm sure they're loyal to the cause. They with the MAGA shit. And they not gonna be happy about the motherfucker who tried to trump the MAGA empire. Pun intended. Like, nigga, they gonna be on that nigga top, man. So that motherfucker, he gonna have to say his little prayers. But the reason I'm calling this shit the year of the rat is because, he ain't the only motherfucker snitch out here. Back to everybody's boy, Snitch 9. This motherfucker, he made the bed that he had to lay in. He made the bed that other motherfuckers had to lay in. And, he's a cautionary tale more than anything. I'm not finna go into long detail about this bitch ass motherfucker, none of that shit. This ain't finna be the 6ix9ine deep dive. This is just me telling motherfuckers that, this is a situation that shouldn't happen. And I'm talking to street niggas. Quit letting niggas buy they pass into the hood. Don't let motherfuckers who's not from it come to it. Just because the nigga got a couple dollars and he looking out for motherfuckers, man, these be the niggas that crumble the whole fucking empire. You can't let these sucker ass niggas into the organization. And this is beyond street shit, nigga. If you didn't earn your way into this motherfucker, if you didn't get in this motherfucker the way that everybody else got in, you can't get in. He didn't, like niggas were saying, he don't owe these niggas no loyalty. He don't owe it to them. But the fact that he was in a situation with them niggas as a so-called street nigga, he was supposed to, basically not fold.
Right.
Like, nigga, huh?
T-Pain was on the radio recently talking about this, and he was like, dude, would anybody else put, they street shit over their family, over being with their family?
If you're in a street scenario, it's a situation where sometimes if you put yourself in that shit, I ain't gonna say you got to, but in the code of the streets, you don't fucking snitch. You know, like, and that's what the police is gonna tell you, nigga. I done personally been in these situations where the police is like, I know you want to see your mama. I know you don't want to, sit in this cell for 40 years and, miss your family. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't even got no kids yet. I know you want to have a child. I know you. That's what they gonna hang over your head. They gonna hang your future over your head. Them motherfuckers gonna tell you shit like, oh, I, I, I see you're pretty good at basketball. I know you wanna, you wanna have a future, don't you? All you gotta do is tell on your boy. I know you wanna go home. I'm sure your mom doesn't want to talk to you on the other side of that glass. But the thing is, nigga, you put yourself in the situation. If you decide to be a street nigga, you gonna have to deal with the consequences that the streets bring you. So, yeah, you gonna have to put that motherfucking situation above your family. If you got a family, stay the fuck out the street.
Got it.
Like, straight the fuck up and down, my nigga. If you feel like you got too much to lose, don't get in the motherfucker. Don't get in the car. If you know that what you finna do is risking your future, don't do the motherfucking shit if you're not willing to deal with the fucking consequences. Because the consequences come. So if you feel like, oh man, I can't have my daughter out here without a daddy. I can't have my wife out here without a husband. I can't have my mama out here without a son. Stay your ass at the fucking house then, nigga. Go get you a fucking square job then. Nigga, stay the fuck out that shit. That's not your fucking lane if you can't handle the street shit. So fuck the bullshit, nigga. 6ix9ine, just rap. Don't try to be a street nigga, just rap. You a talented artist. Just rap. But he decided to be a street nigga. So if you want to be a street nigga, deal with the consequences that come with the motherfucking streets. Stay your ass up in that motherfucking cell. But he took the bitch route. And now consequences will ensue. And that's the motherfucking thing, nigga. You want to snitch to get the fuck out of jail, nigga. You gonna have to deal with motherfuckers who gonna come back like, all right, nigga, you thought you got away. You might have got away in the eyes of the law, but you ain't got away in the eyes of the streets. So, fuck the bullshit, nigga. Like, he brought attention to these motherfuckers. That's where he fucked up at. And that's where they fucked up at by letting him come in. To him, it was a game. He like, oh yeah, test my gangster. Yeah, test my motherfucking gangster. What you gonna do, nigga? I got all these niggas. And instead of these niggas being like, man, you making it hot. That's where they fucked up at. Because all real street niggas know, nigga, you don't like attention. All attention ain't good attention, especially when you doing dirt. You don't want to like niggas who take pictures with guns and shit.
Oh man, I can't stand that.
Why the fuck are you telling on yourself? Okay, you got a gun. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is telling people gonna do? That's not gonna get niggas up off you. So what the fuck is you doing, my nigga? Like motherfuckers who post all they pistols and all that shit, like you fucking up. And any real street nigga is gonna tell you. If I'm kicking it with some niggas and they show me, get that. No.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't with them. Nigga, and I done been in situations where I done been somewhere and there was a camera and a gun. I'm like, hey, nigga, these movie props, these ain't real, these fake. This is not a real gun. No, we playing. We shooting a motherfucking rap video, nigga. These ain't real. I don't want niggas to know I got real guns around me, nigga. Not because the thing is, nigga, it's risk versus reward. What is your reward for showing a gun on a camera? Attention? From who and how? What the fuck are you getting? You ain't gonna get no pussy. You ain't gonna get no money. It ain't gonna get you shit. But the risk, police find out, now your ass in jail. Was it worth it? No.
Looking stupid as fuck.
Yeah, nigga. You who the fuck when you get to jail? Oh, good. What you in here for? Oh, I got a pistol case. How? Put it on fucking Snapchat.
This nigga here. That's like
nigga, they gonna laugh your stupid ass the fuck off the yard.
Oh man.
Nigga, you put it on Instagram? You in here for Instagram? You stupid motherfucker. And this is the 6ix9ine shit. All you motherfuckers supposedly bloods, and you let this stupid ass nigga bring y'all all this motherfucking attention. This is why, of all the homies who I know who rap and shit, nigga, whenever they do a gang-related video, I don't want to be in it. When I'm with the homies and it's a gang of us and we super deep and niggas all taking pictures, throwing up gang signs, I'm over there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be in the picture. All the people who need to know. So I don't need to prove to niggas where I'm from or what the fuck I be doing. Just know. The niggas who need to know. If you put yourself in a position where I gotta show you, I'll show you. But I'm not just gonna volunteer no goddamn information. I'm
Mm-hmm.
snitching on myself. And it's the year of the rat, nigga, but not for me. Fuck that shit, nigga. It's the year of young Dolemite, motherfucker. Fuck the bullshit. I'm not telling nobody a goddamn thing. Like, nigga, I ain't the motherfucking one. Like, niggas out here fucking tripping.
Now, I don't. I believe we talked about this off air, but uh, the conspiracy theory of Takashi 6ix9ine that he worked for
The police.
yeah, he already worked for the feds.
Yeah, some white Mike shit.
Yeah, and they made this persona, got him hot as a rapper, did what they had to do, and then voila, you with the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods, I think that's what they call.
Yeah.
And you this big rapper, you around somehow you are around a bunch of stuff like even if he came and been a part of the crew and you just down we trying to get this money from you, you don't have that nigga around gangster shit that's going on
Exactly.
because of shit now what's happening.
Exactly.
You don't take that nigga on shootouts or when you pull up on niggas. He only come out or y'all only be around that nigga when it's time to go do shows, get money. You can bring him to the hood, but when shit is going down, you don't leave that nigga around.
Exactly, nigga. You don't want to have no liabilities around you, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He was a fucking liability, nigga. Any stranger is a liability. Any of these outside niggas, if you wasn't raised in the hood, if we wasn't riding skateboards together, I don't even fuck with outside niggas like that. And this is just me personally, nigga. Like, I don't fuck with niggas who wasn't raised around me, my nigga. Like, if I ain't never seen you on the street that I was raised on, I don't fuck with you like that. It's niggas I done met all over the place that say they from the hood that I'm from, nigga. I don't be giving them motherfuckers no time of day, nigga. All right, congratulations, homie. Bye. Nigga, if you wasn't raised between the 4 streets that I was raised between, nigga, I don't fuck with you like that, nigga. You an outsider to me. You don't, like how these niggas saying, you don't owe me no loyalty. Fuck you gotta be loyal to me for, nigga. We didn't ride skateboards together, nigga. You didn't kick in front of my grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you don't know none of my uncles. You don't know none of my aunties, nigga. You don't know none of my cousins. All the niggas who I fuck with know my mama name. All the niggas I fuck with know my dad. All the niggas I fuck with know all my cousins. If you claim my hood, nigga, it gotta be a family scenario or it ain't nothing. That's where a lot of these niggas got the gangster shit fucked up. Like, nigga, y'all niggas fucking with niggas who don't really shouldn't fuck with you on some real shit. Like, nigga, if you ain't really from the hood, you not from the hood. But niggas putting niggas on that's from 600 miles up the block. Nigga, you claiming, rolling 60s and you from motherfucking Arizona.
Yeah.
You claiming this hood right here, but you from the fucking Bay Area. Nah, nigga. That's how Tupac got killed. Nigga, you from the Bay, you from New York, you from every other motherfucking thing, but you claiming the fucking Ma Pyru now. No. That's not how this shit works. Not with me. I don't know about, the 9 Trey Bloods letting this little fucking rainbow hair Mexican claim the hood, nigga. Now half y'all niggas doing life. Because niggas want to let outsiders do insider shit. This nigga brought all that motherfucking negative attention. Nigga, this nigga Bobby Shmurda just got the whole hood locked up and y'all niggas went and followed suit. GS9 wasn't even that goddamn long ago. And instead of y'all niggas saying shit won't happen to us, y'all said shit looks like fun. Fuck is wrong with niggas, man? Like, nigga, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna let a rap song get me locked up. Ain't no fucking way. I don't want to be in your motherfucking video. I'll support. I'll be on the other side of the camera rooting for you. I'll listen to the song. I'll play the song. But I won't be in the song. Don't say my motherfucking name. Don't say I caught a body about a week ago. Nigga, you better make up a fictional name for me, nigga. Because fuck the bullshit, man. Niggas is getting niggas locked up for attention.
And them niggas lucky that I guess the higher ups, the OGs in that hood, and I don't even know if they have OGs or triple OGs, but if they lucky they don't operate like mafia because whoever brought that nigga around gotta go.
He getting whacked.
Yep.
And see, the thing is, they could have learned a lot from the mafia because a lot of problems as far as gang situations, and again, this is just some real nigga street shit that real niggas know. I'm pulling the curtain back for all you square bone niggas who don't know nothing about this shit. A lot of what fucks up gang activity is attention. Everybody want to be known. Everybody want their motherfucking name out there. Everybody want to spread their name on the wall. The difference between gang banging and the mafia was La Cosa Nostra. You know what that means?
What is it?
It means our little thing. They didn't name it. It wasn't called the mafia. The police named it the mafia. It was a mafia, but they didn't call it the mafia. They didn't tell people, this is the mafia, y'all. Hey, y'all, we're a gang. Hey, this is organized crime. Gangbangers do that shit. Gangbangers tell you where they from. Gangbangers try to let you know what the fuck they doing and where they from and where they at and what they blocks is and shit. Gangsters, the mafia, they don't say shit. They don't wear uniforms. They don't wear colors. They just dress nice. So you see these motherfuckers wearing suits and ties and, they always real dapper and they carry themselves a certain way. That's just how they get down. But it wasn't like they was doing that shit to tell niggas, hey, I'm part of the mafia. No. It's just our little thing. Them just my partners. Them just some motherfuckers I know. They didn't say, oh, yeah, I'm from the mafia. No, nigga. If you really in the mafia, you don't say shit about it.
Mm-hmm.
The mafia never told motherfuckers this is the fucking Santolini family. Mm-mm. The Santolini family knew who the Santolini family was, and all the other families knew who they was because they discussed it amongst each other. But they never said it out loud. They never said that shit amongst squares unless it was time to demonstrate. And then they had to let you know, nigga, on behalf of the Santolini family, we got to fuck you up. But they never told the police. They never wore colors. This is where 6ix9ine fucked the hood up at. This nigga want to make it a public motherfucking thing. Treyway. They got all these motherfucking squares in Omaha, Nebraska, and fucking Big Spring, Colorado, screaming fucking Treyway. So now the police is like, damn, who are these Treyway guys? So now you done brought attention to the motherfucking hood. And as much attention as you think you wanted, you realize, nigga, attention is like any other drug. Too much can be deadly. Nigga, too much of anything is a bad thing. And that's where they fucked up. Too much attention fucked the hood up.
Yeah, because even now, like, they have a bunch of niggas that they'll hashtag the neighborhood, and it's nothing. You can have a cool little chick from a rival gang go add a nigga, because it don't take much for a nigga to add a female. Nigga see a cool female, add them. Okay, bam. You click on that hashtag, whatever, CG, whatever the case, and niggas will click on there and like, this nigga from there. So now it's no more talking. It just pull up and spark.
That's how niggas be getting killed on Facebook Live all the time.
Yeah, Facebook Live, Instagram, all that shit.
Yeah, man. Nigga, you go live and motherfuckers like, oh, whoop-de-whoop over there hanging on such and such a street.
Yep.
Let's go get him.
Yep.
Nigga, attention is not always a good thing. Nigga, it's just like anything. Nigga, all money ain't good money. Nigga, all attention ain't good attention. Mm-hmm. Y'all niggas looked at the money that the attention was gonna bring, and y'all didn't understand that attention also brings police. Mm-hmm. Nigga, so does money. You spending too much bread, the police gonna get on your ass. And if you doing something that's gonna bring you some years, trust me, nigga, the police is gonna bring them years to your ass. Like y'all niggas thought y'all motherfuckers was untouchable talking about the new death row. You motherfuckers should have seen what happened to the old death row. Maybe y'all would have moved a little bit smarter. Like, that's where niggas fuck up at. Nigga, don't think that just because you newer don't mean you better. You want to repeat history like history won't repeat on your ass. Nigga, just because you doing the same shit they was doing, like, nigga, you gonna get what you do what they did, you gonna get what they got. That shit is just common motherfucking sense. Nigga, don't think that just because I'm doing dirt, I'm doing dirt better because it's 2019, it's different. Hell yeah, it's different. Nigga, it's not as easy. Nigga, back in the day, nigga, murder was 10 years. Nigga, now murder is, nigga, life. Nigga, you gonna be looking like motherfucking Martin and Eddie Murphy, nigga.
Oh shit.
You gonna die in the pen. You know, so like, nigga, street shit ain't what it used to be, nigga. And these motherfuckers don't seem to understand that shit. It's not easy out here. You know, but motherfuckers want, you know, they was blinded by the motherfucking attention.
Mm-hmm.
They was intoxicated by the attention. The attention is a hell of a drug, nigga. Attention is worse than cocaine, meth, pills, lean, weed, heroin. Nigga, ain't no drug stronger than attention. You know, everybody ain't had it, but most motherfuckers get addicted when they get it. You know, and too much of that shit will fuck you up in no matter what circumstance. Especially when you consider yourself a gangster. But again, I don't consider a lot of these niggas gangsters. Nigga, every gang member ain't a gangster. Every nigga with a gun ain't a gangster. Every violent person ain't a motherfucking gangster, nigga. Gangsters move in silence. And if you want to be on TV, you can't be a gangster. You can't be a gangster trying to get all this motherfucking attention. Real gangsters don't like attention. Real gangsters like money. And y'all niggas like money, but it seems like y'all like attention a lot more. Because me, as a gangster, if I got a motherfucker around me that's bringing in a lot of money, thanks for the money. I don't want to be seen.
Exactly.
I'm Bob Arum, nigga. I'm behind the scenes, nigga. I'm on some Wizard of Oz shit. Let me be the nigga behind all the bullshit, but I don't want to be the nigga seen. Because what a lot of motherfuckers didn't understand, the real motherfucker behind Death Row wasn't Suge Knight. It was Harry O. But Harry O didn't want to be seen. Harry O was already in the pen. So obviously, he understood the detriment of attention. You know, a lot of motherfuckers would still be getting cracking if it weren't for attention. I named this goddamn show the wrong shit. I named it The Year of the Rat. I should have named this shit Attention. Because the word of the motherfucking day is attention. What was my nigga name from the movie American Gangster? I'm bad with names. I got a bad short-term memory.
You talking about the main role?
The one who Denzel Washington played in the movie.
The snitch.
Yeah.
He ended up snitching, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that nigga name? For some reason, I can't never remember names on this show.
Man, neither one of us, nigga, we be fucking niggas' names up. Once these microphones go off, I swear to God, we gonna know who his name was. I'm not gonna spend too much time.
Frank Lucas.
Bang. Thank you very much. That's why he's the super producer. Because a regular producer wouldn't have remembered that shit. The super producer remembers that shit. Frank fucking Lucas. If it wasn't for that stupid ass fucking hat and that dumbass chinchilla jacket, his ass probably would have sold dope till he died. But attention fucked his ass up. And he ended up snitching too. Mm-hmm. Another motherfucker in his organization, Nicky Barnes, snitched too. You know, and this is, you know, like I said, a cautionary tale about getting yourself in situations that are bigger than you. You get in a situation where you can't handle the consequences of your fucking actions, niggas be snitching. When you put yourself in a position of doing some dirt with another person, you risk getting snitched on. This is the reason real gangsters tell you, do your dirt by yourself. Because when you do your dirt with another motherfucker, it becomes a dynamic of him versus you. Mm-hmm. Whose future do you value more? Yours or his? When you get in these motherfucking little rooms with these police officers, they're going to put you in a situation where they're asking you, you want to do 48 years behind this nigga? Do you want to do all this time behind this motherfucker? Is this nigga really your homie? Because, you know, a lot of times, and again, I done been in a situation where the police tell you, your boy done already told on you. Nigga, it been times where them niggas done told me, oh, your partner already done told. But as a stand-up individual, you got to be like, fuck you, I don't know shit. You know, and in these situations, like I remember I used to watch First 48. I only watched 2 episodes, nigga. That shit is, I can't handle it. Every time I watch that shit, it just, it irritates my spirit. Because these motherfuckers be telling, and a lot of times it's a situation where If all these niggas shut the fuck up, everybody would have went home.
Right.
The police ain't got nothing. They ain't got a single piece of evidence. But for some reason, these stupid ass niggas, you know, again, these police will play you. Oh, your boy already told. Oh, you sure you want to do this time? You sure you want to do 100 years? You sure you want to do 50 years? And these niggas drop their head. It was Ray Ray. Oh, it was this nigga right here, man. You know, I'm sorry, man. It was whoop-de-whoop. We didn't mean to kill him. And they tell. And the whole house of cards collapsed. Because the motherfucker can't keep his goddamn mouth shut. Nigga, you gotta do your dirt by yourself, man. You can never put yourself in a scenario where your freedom is put into another man's hands. Because it's a 99.999% chance that nigga's gonna tell. Niggas is not as solid as motherfuckers sit up there and tell you. A lot of motherfuckers is telling you that they solid because they've never been put in a position where they have to be solid. A lot of these motherfuckers will tell you, shit, I'll never snitch. Have you ever been sitting in that motherfucking room with a police officer telling you that he gonna put you away forever? If not, you don't know what the fuck you gonna do. Mike Tyson said everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. Nigga, you might be a fucking karate master when your ass is punching that fucking bag, but when a nigga punch you in your shit, all of a sudden you swimming. Nigga, you throwing punches all over the motherfucking place like this and shit. Nigga, you had a whole fucking plan when you was punching the bag. Nigga, when you got punched back, that's when you realize who you really are. Nigga, you don't know who you are until, you know, situation get fucked up. That's when you realize who you are. You never know the type of man you are in success. You never find who you really are until failure. You know, you don't know who a nigga really is until he get put in a fucked up situation.
Big facts.
You know, so when you in these motherfucking situations with other motherfuckers, never judge a motherfucker's loyalty based on how things are when everything is going good. You don't know a motherfucker until shit is fucked up. You know. So, in closing, you know, I'm gonna close this bitch with some advice. Never trust a motherfucker you can't hurt or kill. And never put yourself in a motherfucking position where another person has your life in their hands because they always fumble. And we're gonna go ahead and close it on that. Dropping this goddamn microphone. This has been your host, Young Dolemite of the Too Much Game podcast. Sitting here with the super producer, Ben Ready. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.